Voices are good as well. And welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we saved Redcliffe from a possessed child, and managed to destroy the demon without killing the child. Now we're going to be giving out some gifts. I think we've done a lot of talking as well, but we're doing mainly side quests this time around. Yep, so okay, gifts. I believe this one is for Sven.
Unexpected. Thank you.
And we got... trying to remember, I think these two are for Liliana. I've got some notes somewhere, I've got to double check. Here we go, don't mind. Yep. Both the gifts are for what? For whatever.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Oh. Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
You don't trust me? I thought we were friends.
We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
How about, by the way, I'm here to the front.
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
You enjoy not telling me?
It's just that anyone who's ever found out has treated me differently afterwards. I was the bastard prince instead of just being Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
You don't want to be king? Why? Why not
Hello?
even?
Have you met me? I'm no leader of men. I don't want to be the person sitting on the throne and making decisions that affect the lives of others. It just isn't me. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. I hope he's all right. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go. Something on your mind? Of course. Such as they are.
Yeah.
Something on your mind?
Yeah.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Oh no, yes. I don't think anybody else got anything new. I can double check, but I doubt it. Morgan, anything new? Let's discuss this something.
So, full of questions.
Well, let's go some fast.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Can I join me in my tent?
Perhaps. Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you?
Get in the tent, woman.
Come now. You'll make Alistair blush.
That's not so I'd love that. I'd love that Alistair hates that we're together. Oh dear. Hey, Sen.
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
What changed your mind?
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think the Canary will invade Ferelden?
In time.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Well, that's what you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's it for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
A question?
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers
Oh,
wish to be
hello,
merchants.
Oakley.
The merchants
Yeah,
dream
go
of being
find the glove.
nobles.
I stowed away somewhere. Oh, found it. Nope. Sorry, Ted. I might be in the wrong bit. This bit? There it is. Yeah, it's not the kind of cat glove you're thinking. It's like a glove toy that's designed to be used to play with a cat with. But I think it's funny to put it on here. And let me double check how long I need to put the timer on for it. So I should know my own times by heart, but Alexa, 5-minute timer, please.
5 minutes. Starting now.
Anyway, how are you, Oakley? You good?
Very well. As you wish.
Oh, no change in thing. Liliana?
Something I can help with?
I'll talk to you about
Yes?
something.
What's on your mind?
Never mind. But you, Ren?
What's on your mind?
But, nothing I shouldn't
It is
disturb
no
you.
trouble.
Is everyone?
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Does your oath expire then?
Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes? What say you?
Do you always date everyone like that?
Not everyone, but a handsome man like yourself. Why not? I am sure you are a man who draws many stares from women and other men alike. Does this bother you?
Oh, I had no idea you were...
I was raised in a brothel and trained to seduce whomever is required. Open-mindedness is a survival trait, and I learned long ago to make no such judgments. But if you would rather I desisted, I shall do so. I've no wish to make you uncomfortable.
Yes, I prefer you stopped.
Your wish is my command. Now that that is out of the way, shall we move on? With my eyes fastened elsewhere, I assure you.
Oh, don't upset him. I think that I'm with, oh, Morgan. Well, I feel bad, but like I said, I'm with Morgan, so I don't really want to cheat. And also, I could potentially lose what I have with Morgan, so... But anyway, let's do some side quests and
Yes.
use some characters that don't really get used that often.
Yes.
Indeed.
First of all, I want to go to Chanters Peak to see if any items are ready to be given to people. Ah. What's stuff going on at dinner room?
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Bullshit. The freshest bullshit ever. Oh, levels up. Alexa, stop! Cat glove time is over. We only put some healing spells on her. Oh, that's ready to come out. Not quite yet. But I'm ready for that. They're not quite ready to come out. They're not ready. I think I can afford the whole Blood Dragon set now. Anything I need to put in here? Not really. There we go. Go do some side quests.
Creature, it should know better than to attack. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right, all right. Better than later. All right, all right. Now better than later. All right, all right. Foolish creature. Should know better than to attack. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I'm gonna die.
All right, all right. Hope someone was keeping score.
Hmm?
Food not like battling these should know better than to attack.
So, full of...
Anyway.
Grey Warden, Darkspawn. Darkspawn, Grey Warden.
Your word.
I'm gonna make sure that all the injuries are healed.
Yes.
Now's better than later. Got it. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right, all right. Now's better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. Awaiting orders.
Hey, they're all defeated.
I thought we were done for,
Sarah saved them all. Don't need an injury kit.
What? Speak then.
I think it's all done here. let's go to the next quest area. These quests are getting through done quite quickly.
All right. Darkspawn. Kill them all! I'll get on it. Get off my back?
Healing would be helpful now.
I'm definitely up there, I forgot. Come on. Take get one and grab it and then do it back. Let's go hand them all in that Redcliffe then. Oh god, another stop.
Will you stop eating?
I see a trap. All right.
No one button.
I see a trap. I see enemies ahead. Got it. Can I get to the ladder so you can get off my back? Now is better than later. All right. Can I get to the ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Now is better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. All right. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
You'll be dead now. They never stood a chance.
Done. Anything else? Now is better than later. Done now. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm from dead, so I'm happy.
Finished. Now what do you want? It is done. I see a trap.
Got quests that go in hand in now, so let's go do them. Double check something as well. There we go. Oh no, of course you're in plot arms. Oh yeah.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on. The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
Go back to camp, and then we'll think about going see the Dalish. See, I'm following the guide and recommends to do the Dalish and then do the stuff with oh, what's it called?
It doesn't have on.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Goodbye.
So you can upgrade some weapons. I'm sure Raft's a good one, but don't think I can see a better shield. No, there's no better shield, unfortunately. Better armor? Only better, slightly better boots. Then no, nothing better for her just yet. Sven. What's her name? Nothing for Morgan.
Something you need?
Oh, I've got to upgrade the... I don't know if things got enough yet. I can double check that one, but... There you go. Could go on to Jen for now, and Alistair. Templar boots. So now I keep the. Yeah, I'll keep the thing on hot on him for now. Just. No, put it on. Oh, no, to put it on. Just to help with his stats. He hasn't got a helmet.
Something you need?
So I've got this. Sorry. Really attractive.
Yes.
You could sell one out.
Yes.
Yes.
Now let's go off to see the stop.
I see enemies ahead. Run while you still can! Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? I'll get on. Let's see some blood! Now it's better than later. All right. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back?
Any ambushes? But they stood no chance though. Losers.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I am a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
I see we have guests.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Darian. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they're not as intelligent as you think?
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Is there no way to help you, man?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Talking about a werewolf?
No, but it is the one who made these werewolves come to be. Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find Silverfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Tell me about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Did all these werewolves stem from the Fang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you've been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How does this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Oh, no, that's something else.
Go on then.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any...
Oh, that's what I know.
Go on then.
That's okay.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls, all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some of them are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They're used to it, as humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
Some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? Why has he lost?
He lost his family. A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. Not too different from you, I imagine. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, that must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have a family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
Why are Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What's the lesson you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Does the lesson still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But the elves were... didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Could you get your lifespan back now?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
So you lost the war? You wouldn't be the first.
One wonders why we weren't more prepared when the humans conquered our second homeland. We will be more cautious if we ever have a third.
Your homeland was called the Dales, for.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Is there no way to get in the clown's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
But I'm not responsible for what's happened to the elves. I'm an elf
That's
myself.
true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us.
You aren't hostile.
I was not born here, so I see things differently from the others. Still, I do not blame them for what they feel. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
I'll talk for someone else.
Certainly.
What does Keeper What does a Keeper do, actually?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
How do you become a Keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them.
Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Thank God I got survival skill.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another hollow was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should give that book to Morgan. I wish I had that book for Morgan.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Safian said I could have what's inside.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Damn, she knew! Damn it. What
are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What have I found some ironbark for?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well, I'll have a look for them in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
What's part with you?
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
And I could get the clear. That's better. Some muffler over there.
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Who's Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
That's where I can help you.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
You tried giving her a gift?
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
How about sharing your
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Let me figure something else then.
Such as?
Why could you go in the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I could be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
You can't know.
Sirenas. Oh, ma Sirenas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, correct? Karen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Mas Sirenas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
We'll head over here. Figure Sarah out.
Gaina and Cammon together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things.
What do you know about the werewolves?
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
If they're so mindless, how'd they ambush you?
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that. It was planned. These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
Why would he lie?
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them. Nor do they always wish to.
How does one fight them? Excuse me.
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come. Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, a blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once.
Do they have any strange abilities?
As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
Is there a way to prevent being infected by that curse?
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of.
That's enough for me.
Of course. You wish something else?
Let's go. Not quite yet.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala, Masiranas. I'm not sure what we would do without them.
What can you tell about the forest?
I know a few tales. Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. You wish? I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story.
Yes, tell me about the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And they felt toward the veil?
Indeed. Very wise of you. There was so much death that the veil into the beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
Does Witherfang still exist today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
So how many spirits are in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
How many battles were there in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
So, how many elves are there?
One knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that 1 or 2 have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
That's all I need.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy. I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala, Masiranas. I'm not sure
of an
what
elf
we would do
named
without...
Naren?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Naren the healer?
You know Naren?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Naren.
Ah, it makes sense. Naren said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it's the same reaction, yes, Ren knows him.
If you seek Naren, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Let's go.
Dareth Shirol.
Okay, got some quests we got to do in the forest.
Is there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps?
Do not perish. If I deactivate here, I'll be overgrown inside a month. Kill him quickly.
I'll get on it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? Can you get off my back? Right, all right. Got it. Right, man.
What? No more? Oh.
I'll get on it. On your guard, wretch!
Wrong button, sorry. I leveled up, I didn't notice. Silly me. Oh no, because I read that tone, didn't I?
Right, all right.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
I'm no Dalish elf. Can't you tell?
It makes no difference to us. One elf is as good as another, especially when they are dead. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I prefer to talk if you... I mean you no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
You talk as Zafrian as we know him.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Why exactly do you hate him so much?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but I can't. But neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Bye, werewolves.
Got it. Now it's better than later. Right, all right. Right, all right.
Who comes?
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? But, we were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Yeah, I don't want to risk questioning him because he might die from his injuries. And that would not have been very good. I would not have liked that.
no end to these blasted things. Got it. Now it's better than Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Got it. I'll get on it. All right. Now it's better than later.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I?
I think we could go back to that later on.
I see enemies ahead. This'll be fun! Now it's better than later.
I'm gonna add a bit of extra spice to my bow and arrows.
I see enemies ahead. All right. Watching the horror as I rip you apart!
Don't look now, but more
Show them no mercy!
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
All right. You can get off my back.
You got it.
I'll get on it.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
You're not going to attack me, are you?
Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhyme?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Poetry, yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
What are you exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be.
It seems that the other trees are far more hostile.
Of the Sylvans, this is true. They are quite mad, their virtues few. A spirit trapped within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted Sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
Let's move this first.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
Why is it called the Brazilian Forest exactly?
That is but a human name. One placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
Where are the elves who lived here?
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know. A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
Is there anything around here?
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Where can I find Riverfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do the trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
Is there another way to get to Center Force?
Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
And then we take it back. You want it back, I take it?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out. Yet I shall die if left without.
Very well, I'll help
Go
you.
to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Now let's see where we got. Oh, enemy. They'll probably lead the way. Oh, werewolves. Good sign.
All right, all right.
Spectacular werewolves.
Something on your mind?
Oh god, Dad, I don't want to talk to my companions, thank you. They have nothing new to say. Oh. Now let's see where we can find these
I'll get on it.
Drive these beasts off.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. No! Right, man. Excellent.
Yay!
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
They... I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The
Also, enjoy your like and personal like, and I appreciate it. Just trying to listen to this quest.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my you seen my clan?
Your Dalish, who's already become a werewolf then?
Yes. Just and days ago. So, you know what happened to us.
I can try and bring you to Dalish for help.
No, I cannot be healed. Not even by magic. Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Asras. Please, you must bring him a message. The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to Vanaris. He was like you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Here's Martin says, please, you must help me.
I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain.
Very well, I promise.
Then do this. The werewolves are no longer violent animals. They have overcome the curse like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more.
Wrong button, stomach.
It is too much. Please fulfill your promise.
Oh God. Say a bit.
Gods, bless you.
Oh, yes, yes. What's it? What hell is it? Yeah.
All right. Let's make this quick! All right. Anything else?
Stab the wards.
I'll get on it. Got it. Strike at me if you dare!
Oh shit. Good job. Well, who's this? Hello, Aaron.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
We can stay longer if we wished it, Ren.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Done now. Are you happy?
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Right, you're the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn.
Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
We just want the Grand Oak's acorn.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then, did you ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want me to ask another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
Mikhail Darian.
Aha, so you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you live in the stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Someone else, of course.
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Denerim.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
How about time you're here?
Then I would hide again. The forest. It would get them first, it would. They will never find me. Never. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts? If I could tell, I wouldn't have to ask you now, would I? Do you have the knowledge or not?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait, what if you were lying? Aha! You thought to scamper away without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm onto you. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
You're going to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I'll just take off your dead body.
Not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules. You just watch your manners. I've only...
He uses illusions to disappear. No doubt it is how he survives in this forest. Who is he? An apostate, perhaps?
Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans.
Okay, eventually.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out! You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Now's better than later. All right. Got it. That's it. Right, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
right, all right. Now it's better than later. All right. You can get off my back.
God damn it.
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
I'll get on it. Now is better than later. Got it. Can I get to the ladder? You can get off my back? All right. Get up. Can I get to the ladder? You can get off my back? Got it.
Thank you. Kind of hand in this. Oh.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Damn, that's acorn, but he wouldn't give it to me.
I have nothing he desires, I dread. Or he would have taken that instead. So my time grows short. Day turns to night. Unless thou canst set injustice right.
I'll just get back then.
My acorn is still.
This is the acorn issue?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
I'll get specialization now as well. We'll go for Bard. What's Master Archery. Oh, the campsite appears mildly intact. Tents and bedrolls covered in leaves and but on the whole dry. Continue. Carpet smokes. This is smoke enough to have a small fire, but there's no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
Could it belong to the elves? Perhaps they will return. No hint of danger, although it strikes you as odd that the campsites are burned. Perhaps searching the camp will give you any clues of its true nature. You can say the tent implies how dry and cosy it feels. It's clean, but empty. Has friends for the rest of your head?
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
No, can't sleep. We need to go. Takes all your strength, but you step back from the tent. Both of you are wearing this rosters over you, though, despite your efforts to resist it. Examine the carpets closely and you tended to for hours. The embers are drawn to you, almost hypnotizing you.
I sense magic at work. The fire it's weakening us. Can you feel it? It wants us to stay.
Stop, we must get away from this. Now! The flame of its warps body through and that turned away. This still through your body. You're exhausted. Down the bedroll's clean and warm. Feels like you haven't slippery steps on noses. It should be showing us to curl from sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
Sleeping here would be a bad idea. I think we should leave. To everybody, reluctantly, the Lord of Sleep is almost overpowering. Let's get out of here. You turn, you find just steps ground leader. But he tucks into you and yawns. These are a long journey. Perhaps it's safe to rest here.
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
No, let's turn around and see what happens. Oh, god damn it.
I shall do so. As you say, I shall do so. Immediately. Immediately.
Yes. Where is death?
Standing spirit. They destroyed the sogs lifted to camp to as ancient as remains of the saved victims lying here still asleep.
How long has that spirit lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
All right. Fine. Speak if it must. Yes.
I want to go on a very, very short BRB. Shouldn't be too long now. So hopefully I'm not going too long. I'll just I have to do some stuff, and also Kitten wanting some biscuits, some fresh water. And I believe in an area we were before. Is it this way? Nope. I'm getting myself confused. Yes, this way. Yep. Some more enemies I can sense. Hey, young boy.
You are not welcome here.
I'm here
doing the
Mage
Templars'
Collective.
dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
I see I'll get him. Now it's better than later. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yes, my friend.
Oh, Alistair.
Off I go.
Bloody Malefica. They're annoying.
Now it's better than later. Get on it.
That's it. There we crush.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
You could go back to the shop, I think, actually, because I'm running low on stuff. Hey, little monster. Little cheeky kitten. I'll get myself put in a loop, aren't I? Get this way. I've got to hand in a bunch of quests as well to get some cool rewards.
trade these flowers.
I'll get on it. Let's see some blood.
Oh, hello.
Now, wait.
Oh, a hiccup in there. Oh, I don't know why. Mr. Fairthorn.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
No, but I'm sure a clan needs it more than I do.
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing. It is good to see you again.
What's part of you? I'm pitching this restaurant.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse. Saffron told you the truth.
Told me the truth? Are you certain?
You must know she was a werewolf.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died fast. Now just but not before she sent I love.
Yes. That is what she would do. Then it is over. I should be thankful, I think. At least she is at peace now. You have been most kind, my friend. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
I've got to quickly go back to the camp, hand in some stuff, and toss out the inventory a bit.
Here I am.
Oh,
this should be good. Go ahead.
What's your opinions on the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish, other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. Brought a good price, so I hear.
I'm so sorry for suffering.
That's very kind of you to say, but it is not necessary. It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
Say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But how do you feel about the Dalish in general?
I don't feel anything about them. Oh, we heard about them in the city, even deep in Antiva. I even had the notion once to run off and join them. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on. Here I am. Oh, this should...
A fine gift.
Oh, how dear.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
If there's anything I can do for you, goodbye. You and your friends are formidable.
Even the Templars would be impressed by the power.
There you go. Sold a little bit of stuff to.
Yes.
I know I've got to do something. You'll be out in the field with me.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Let's get back to our task at hand. Sorry, it's a bit of a distraction. A bit of a side distraction there, but I just wanted to make sure that I had enough inventory space for stuff coming up. So I don't really go into deep depths with the codex as some people Dragon Age players do, but I don't know, I'm not very, I struggle with reading and stuff like that. I'm dyslexic as well as autistic, so yeah, I've got a great combination for my brain. Ugh. Oh well, let's just nearly, let's say, get some more main story stuff done.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I'm not good. Why didn't let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Why do you call the Dalish treacherous to attack them?
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Oh, this is a nasty... You can get off my back?
I guess that was Witherfang.
It's done. Done now. Are you happy?
I think I'm quickly that Onyx statue is for Alistair.
Is that for me?
Now is better than later.
Yay! The Revenant's dead. Come on. Thank you. I can't quite wear them yet. There gets more level up later on.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Be on your guard. I think we're being watched.
Yeah, let's head into the ruins now, shall we?
Looks like something wants to die again. So you can get off my back. Now it's better than later. I'll get on. I know, right? Watching the horror as I whip you apart. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yay! We killed them skeletons.
There are no doubt many paths here.
We must fight.
I'll get on it.
Wrong button.
Of course.
That's going to be locked if I remember correctly. I don't know why I'm still going down to check because I'm not 99% sure it's going to be locked. Yeah. I'll be going in and down on all the long way. Sweet boy. The secret door that leads to money. Hello? At least some maybe a little bit rich. Anyway.
I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Got it. Right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right, all right. Done. Anything else?
I think it's the right way.
Finished. Now what do you want? I think there's something. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. So you can get off my back?
Oh god damn it. We just killed a dragon. Oh dear. Rip. Here's only a little one.
It is done.
There's his hoard. All the things it's hoarded. Little hoarder.
Done. Anything else?
Going to the lower level part of the level now.
Lifeless bastards. Now's better than later. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back? I'll get on it. Push them back! Lifeless bastards. Alright, alright. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back? Got it. Get on it. Alright, alright. Got it. Now's better than later. I'll get on it. That about wraps it up. A piece. Let's maul it. I get you the ladder so you can get off my back. Got it. Now, get on. All right. Now it's better than later. The ladder so you can get off my back.
Mami? Mami Namara-san.
Are you looking for your mum? Mother? I can help you find her.
Mami! Mami! Mami!
Calm down. What are you seeing?
Lifeless bastards.
Fancy scroll. I think I know someone who'll like that.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, and the Airborne Ritual.
Done now. Are you happy?
Hopefully I don't need to make room for stuff. That's make me worried if I have to. Oh, thank God anyway. Oh, it's the ritual. Okay, so basically it says first to fill filling a jug when placed on the altar. Then before the altar praying. Third says you have taken a single sip. Fourth says you're emptying the remains of the water below. Okay, so basically, fountain. Take earthen jug. Fill the earthen jug full of water. Leave the pool alone. Altar. Place the filled jug on top of the altar. Kneel before the altar and pray. Examine the earthen jug on the altar. Take a single sip from the jug. Take the earthen jug. Leave the altar. Fountain. Dump the water in the jug back into the pool. Here we go. Now that wasn't too hard, wasn't it, kiddies?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
What am I stuck on?
Viran Salanon. Iranala Foros. Nay! Garan Sadale! Garan!
I don't understand what you're saying.
Iramelashal! Iramelashal!
I'll get on it. Watch in horror! With your all right, all right. Off my back. All right, all right. Got it.
I think we work well together.
I've got a complete set now. When Alistair's fully leveled, I can put it on him. Can I? Oh, I'm running out of room. How about extras? Extras gloves then. Yeah, that's made a bit of room. Once Alice is leveled again, I can give him the complete set of armor.
These things have such an unpleasing texture.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back?
Show the artifacts to the other party members.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage, kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
It is warm. There is a soul within this stone. That much I can see.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Touch the gem. The gem's warmth is warm to touch. Your mind is immediately sound and begins swimming in visions and images of memories of a life that's not your own. Continue. The presence on the gem is first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recalls in fear, then images rush into your mind of one stuck imprisonment and loneliness. Who are you? What are you? The presence quickly bewildered and finally decides that you are indeed real and not a product of vivid imagination. What images flash through your mind? Time of presence of being trapped within the life gem, times where the present was asleep, gone mad, then sleep again. Presence has no name, can remember. It is an elf in a maid's glimmering silver armour, but long ago remembered through the fogs. What is this place? Where are you from? Images are shown of presence that must be back in time it barely recalls at all. You see, it's Serenity, the oldest countess of slumber, visited by those who offer tribute to the god on their behalf. The presence memory begins to feel uncertain, flashes of violence and war. All too long ago, none of it is clear. Is this a war? Were you a human? Presence remembers the humans. This time, even before humans had come, they had built this place long before. Perhaps the war with the humans, perhaps it was something else. Something killed both humans and elves here. It is not clear. How do you end up in this gem? You see images of a great battle, humans and elves both screaming and interrupting the fleeing from a terrible presence. The presence is blurry, lost to time. The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem, escaping its body. It's a sword that someone would come rescue it, but no one ever did until now. How do you know you're not spirit tricking me? You see variants of a maid holding the life gem and chanting in an unknown language. There's no memory. Presence has no indication to prove this to you. Where you want some maids? You see a flash again of an elf in silver armour, one of who's a maid and warrior. Both belong to an order. He belongs to translation to your mind, arcane warrior. What is an arcane warrior exactly? The presence remembers but little. You see images of the elven mage order who channeled their spells into their strength and capability to fight an arcane warrior to defend their charges. The presence gives you the knowledge within of how to become an arcane warrior, but you're no age. Perhaps you could teach Tessa and others to etc. Can you teach me to become an arcane warrior? The images said. So whoever what do I give you to release? Seek. The effect image is certain. You see a stone altar. The gem must be placed upon the altar. Yes, I'll try and help you. Sorry, I should have read that last one. The image shows a single devotion. The gem cannot remember the altar, but the life gem must be placed on it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the gem nears the altar, presence becomes emotions, and its endless nightmare is finally over. The image is sent through your mind to clear question the learning skills on arcane warrior. The presence is ready to teach you now. I require nothing in return. It's an act of mercy. The last image is the presence of one joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief.
I can get the dead thing in the ground where they belong. Got it. So you can get off my back.
That's how you unlock an arcane warrior, which is a special type of mage, so basically you can give them warrior equipment, so like you can give them like stuff like swords and shields. You basically armor that sort of warrior and then fight with a sword as well as their spells. Very interesting way of fighting.
Get off my back.
Going to the wrong bit.
Looks like something wants to die again. I'll get on it. All right. Got it. Get on it. Finally, we get to the top. All right. Got it. Let's end it. Finished. Now what do you want?
Something on your mind?
Now, what something is on my mind is, we are now ending things off for today. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in, who's watching this on YouTube. Hit the like button and subscribe. Watching this on Twitch, give us a follow and a subscription. I know it's a bit of a I don't know about early, but I've done that. I've basically before. I don't know about. Oh, come on! Demon! Excuse me. How rude! How dare that skeleton interrupt the end? But anyway, let's just see if this road is blank way or not. Yeah, it is. That's probably where it came from. Oh, the glass factory. I'm getting full again, but I'm going to delete. Destroy that because it's basically worthless. Anyway, we'll save here. And next time, we'll touch that factory, find what's inside, hopefully get some more levels up, complete the elf storyline, and other stuff. But anyway, before we go, we're going to raid another streamer who's playing Dragon Age, and he's very cool and was very funny. So this is Uni Fade Walker. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye.